What is up, Flick fans? Welcome back to my channel. Robin's Wish drops on September 1st, so if you guys are wanting to check this out, it should be on VOD for you all then. Today, we are going to talk about this extremely emotional, sad documentary, but one that was done in a way that I think respects Robin Williams. If you guys were looking forward to this, be sure to leave your comments, and if you like these reviews, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. So in Robin's Wish, we see an intimate portrait of Robin Williams and his invulnerable spirit. Robin's Wish is the story of what really happened to one of the greatest entertainers of all time and what his mind was fighting. So what this movie is really about is shining a light on something called Lewy body dementia. Now, my grandmother, who passed away last year, had dementia. It's something that I'm very much used to, and it's a disease that is just one of the worst diseases that anyone could be diagnosed with. It is terrible. But Lewy body dementia is a disease that just isn't as well known, and a lot of it spawns from the fact that Robin, but many others, don't even know that they have it, aren't even aware that that's what their body is going through. And that, I think, is the best aspect of this documentary, the fact that I learned more about that, and it does a great job of kind of spreading the word. Now, getting into Robin Williams himself and just the reflection on his life, I thought it was showcased extremely well. And here's what I'll say. I think some people are going to watch this documentary and just say, well, you know, I've seen this kind of documentary before. It is simple. You know, you get the interviews and the standard editing techniques and the use of B-roll and some extreme wides of lots of landscapes around where Robin Williams used to live. So on a technical level, it's a very familiar documentary, but when I watch a documentary, I tend to judge it a bit differently because I'm judging it more on the content and kind of the point, whether you're supposed to learn something or learn something about someone. And content-wise, there's actually a ton I got from this documentary. First of all, we got to speak with Robin's wife and just learn from her not only how she met Robin, which I thought was an awesome story, but learn from her how Robin treated her and many others behind the scenes. And that's, I think, the best part about this documentary, right? And obviously, with the Chadwick Boseman news earlier, I mean, it's been a hard week, and it's going to become even harder when you guys check out this documentary. You go from Boseman to bringing back the memories of Robin Williams losing his life, and one of the most tragic days for all fans, as a fan of Robin Williams, right? So it's a tough thing to kind of soak in, but it is a documentary that I'm going to recommend to everyone and say it's worth watching. Again, Robin's wife giving us all of this wonderful information, just kind of confirming what kind of guy he actually was, and that was just the best of us, right? Human spirit, human decency, treating others with respect, standing there while fans are in line and staying longer than he was supposed to stay, making sure he got every autograph signed, talking to people, performing, getting on stage, entertaining. That was Robin Williams, and that's what we all love from Robin Williams. But it's the behind-the-scenes aspects of his life that we learn in this documentary. We get to speak to some of his friends, not only childhood friends, well, I guess more college days type friends, but those that worked with him in the industry. We speak with directors and producers over movies. A lot of Night of the Museum kind of hit on in this documentary because obviously that third movie was when Robin's mind was slowly deteriorating, and he maybe wasn't aware, but others around him could see, right? The director of Night at the Museum could kind of see, but it was still all encouragement. And they say in the documentary, but the cast of a couple of these movies and shows kind of noticing Robin. They've been so good about keeping that hidden from the public because they respect Robin Williams that much. And even though on set, when maybe he couldn't deliver a line properly or he wasn't the guy that he used to be, even though that was tough to watch, everyone was still extremely encouraging because he's always treated other people that way. So a lot of elements from this documentary that I'm kind of taking home with me, like, oh, he was really that good. Oh, he was willing to do what some other actors and comedians won't do, go overseas and speak to the military, which he did countless times. Just such a good person and overcome so many things that he has overcome in his life. I mean, it is insane what this man has went through mentally, and then getting hit with something like Lewy body dementia that just slowly, I mean, it was the cognitive decline that I think a lot of people just hate to see in an actor, a person, even over an actor, so spectacular as Robin Williams. And the crushing story, slowly kind of sinking it in by the time you got to the end of the documentary. I do think the documentary maybe was even a bit too short. I think they rushed through a few things, and maybe a bit more time deep diving into his past, I think, would have worked extremely well. But overall, the point of the documentary was, A, for us to learn more as fans, B, for us to learn more about the actual disease that, they finally discovered that he had, and people kind of maybe getting the wrong idea about why he did what he did. It wasn't all there mentally for him. That's no fault of Robin Williams. The man was truly a spectacular person, a great human, and I loved just getting another look at his life. So, all in all, a good documentary about a great man and some great stories that you got from that. As for my score, again, if you guys enjoy this video, let me know. I'm going a 75% for Robin's Wish. This one's worth a watch. If you are a Robin Williams fan, please watch this. I don't often do this. I encourage you to check this out. I think it's worth watching. You guys are the best. Appreciate you for watching. Once again, rest in peace, Robin Williams, and I'll see you soon.